Mayor Reed, Mayor's message.
Good evening.
Good evening.
It's good to see everyone here. Mr. President, thank you for the opportunity to bring a message to the council today, to all our city councilors. Thank you for the work that you do in our community each and every day. We're grateful for your service as well, and to the citizens of Montgomery, those that are here in person and those that are participating virtually. Thank you for what you do to help government, to help our community continue to see the progress that we've seen and continue to meet the challenges that we have before us. I want to start my message this evening, with an exciting announcement that we are part of this morning. Today we cut the ribbon on the new Magnolia Trace Apartments, an affordable housing option for our 55 and older community here in Montgomery. The facility offers amenities like a clubhouse, covered picnic tables, fitness center, and gazebo. But this morning's ceremony marked more than just a ribbon cutting. It's a celebration of dignity, security, and community for Montgomery seniors. Magnolia Trace delivers on a promise that encompasses 56 high-quality, affordable housing units thoughtfully designed for those who help build our city. Thanks to Alethea House's leadership and the city's $721,000 home investment, which leveraged over $14 million in additional funding, this project exemplifies the power of purposeful partnerships. This brought about creation of over 60 jobs, generated $5.5 million in local income, and will provide lasting economic and social impact. Most importantly, it gives seniors a safe place to age with pride. I'm proud of the progress we continue to make, and I'm excited to see us continue the work to help offer affordable, stable housing for our community. As we have discussed before, affordable housing is a priority for our administration. Studies and data have shown us that we have been lacking in terms of the missing middle throughout our city. We have been trying to address that over the last several years, and we're proud of private developers like Louder New Homes who have expanded some of their developments in East Montgomery, other developers that have expanded in terms of South and Southeast Montgomery. In this particular project, which is a great collaboration between the Alabama Housing Finance Authority and other entities, that's also in East Montgomery. So you're going to see this model all around the city, and you won't know what it is or whether it's market rate or not, and that's the point. The point is to make sure that the quality is there regardless of who's living there or how much they're able to pay, because this is what we believe makes our entire community better overall. So I want to thank everybody that was involved in that. Councilor Pruitt, I know you couldn't make it, it's in your district, and I told him, don't worry about that. You're going to serve dinner for each and every one of those new residents out there. So they're expecting dinner on you since you couldn't make it out there today. I think they want a little more than hot dogs. We had to give some Christmas. But we're grateful for everybody that participated. In Councilor Riley was also able to be there to represent the city council. Now moving on, I'd like to invite all of you to participate in the Move MGM Color Run on Friday, July the 19th. I think that's Saturday. On July the 19th at 8 a.m. at Buddy Watson Park. This free event promotes wellness across the river region with a fun, family-friendly run walk around the park, complete with vibrant color stations. The first 400 registrants who pick up their race packet on July 18th between 3 and 6 can claim a free run shirt. Race day check-in begins at 7 a.m. Don't forget to donate to the Heart of Alabama Food Bank when you register. We know that food banks across the state and across the country are already seeing impacts, and so each donation, doesn't matter how big or how small, is significant to help someone in need be fed a meal for a day or maybe even more than that. So we're grateful for the entire committee. We're grateful for everyone, all the partners, all the sponsors who are participating in this, and I believe this is the largest registration that we've had so far this year, and it's coming obviously in one of hotter months that we've had. So we appreciate those that are coming out, and we appreciate others who have not signed up but still plan to participate. Speaking of heat, the last council meeting we recognized the month of July as Extreme Heat Awareness Month. Halfway through one of the hottest months of the year, we want to continue to make sure everyone is aware of the serious health risks posed by excessive heat. Montgomery's heat is no longer just summer weather. It's a rising danger that ranks us among Alabama's hottest cities. In 1990, we had 7 days over 97 degrees. Now we're facing more than 50 of those days this summer. Cool off in local parks, libraries, or nearby community centers. Make sure you stay hydrated by drinking water, and don't wait until you feel thirsty. Avoid outside chores during the hottest parts of the day. Now, if you're my sons, that means all day. We're not saying you can avoid chores all day, just try to avoid them in the hottest parts of the day. Reach out to our elderly neighbors or those who may need extra help staying cool, as well as those pets that we have too. We cool down, we look out for each other, and we make sure we rise together. For more tips, feel free to scan that QR code for information on staying cool and making sure that we are doing the things we can to help each and every one of our neighbors not only stay cool, but stay healthy this summer. As we talk about climate and all the things that are impacting our environment, a lot of us have seen some of the tragic news events that have happened over the last few weeks. We continue to face increasing challenges, not only from rising energy costs, but severe weather events and the economic impacts of climate change. The City of Montgomery is taking a proactive step forward. We're developing our first ever climate action plan, a comprehensive strategy to reduce greenhouse gas emissions, protect public health, and build a more resilient, sustainable economy. This plan will target key areas like energy, transportation, land use, and waste management. But most importantly, it will be shaped by the voices of our residents. On July 17th at 5 p.m., we will hold a virtual public meeting to present the Climate Action Plan's framework and gather community feedback. It's extremely important that you participate and offer your thoughts in this event. Following the meeting, a citywide survey will be launched to guide our priorities and to guide how we should move about implementing this plan effectively. I encourage each of you to promote this effort in your districts and help ensure broad participation. We'll also make sure our neighborhood services department helps us get this information out, but we ask all of you to use your platforms, be it in-person, church, civic organization, neighborhood organization, and certainly social media, to let the community know that we want as much feedback in this as we can. We're also asking for public feedback for the Montgomery Metropolitan Planning Organization's updates to the bicycle and pedestrian plan, something that greatly needs updating and needs your feedback. As I was asked today at Maxwell Air Force Base, what are our plans for cyclists and those who like to use bicycles and choose to use bicycles as their mode of transportation? I had to tell them that we had a lot of work to do in this city. Many of you know we had another pedestrian fatality just in the last week and a half. I think that makes 20 in the recent past, and that's 20 too many. So we know we have a lot of work to do on top of the projects that are going on, but we want to make sure we get your feedback. We're updating our zoning and planning codes for the first time since the 60s. And back then the city didn't think of bicycles as vehicles. We didn't think about mobility. And it's not just Montgomery, it's most American cities at that time. So we have been on the cusp of, I think we're now on the cusp of finalizing that, but we've been working very hard to make sure, from signage to crosswalks, to speed limits, to islands and roundabouts, things that will slow down traffic for pedestrians in all parts of the city, that we implement those things. Your city councilors have been giving us feedback as well in some of their ideas, and it's something that we really put a priority on. But we want your feedback, and we need your feedback, because we may not know about your neighborhood or the challenges you have in your part of the city. So we want you to fill out this survey, and we will take all the data from this survey and utilize it. So this is your chance to make sure your voice is heard as it relates to bicycle and pedestrian plans all across this city. This survey will remain open through July 30th, 2025. So again, please use your platforms and your sphere of influence to share this information with those in our community. Residents are invited to share this input through this online survey that we believe will help guide us to be more efficient and effective in how we map out not only walkability and mobility downtown, but throughout this city as it grows all across our community. Your voice truly matters, and we want to ensure that our infrastructure we invest in reflects your daily experience, not just our high-level thoughts from City Hall. So let's work together to build a safer, more accessible community for everyone across the river region. Now, we have to recognize one of our long-standing leaders in this community, one who's been working hard to make this city better, and that is our Director of Planning, Robert Smith, who has announced his retirement as of July 31st, 2025. Mr. Smith retires after more than 21 years serving the city of Montgomery that began in April of 2004. He made invaluable contributions to enhance the operations of the planning department, and in particular that zoning and ordinance plan update that we discussed, and many, many other projects that we have been working on and many that have been completed. And he has impacted the well-being and quality of life for our citizens. Robert, we want to wish you nothing but the best in your retirement, and we ask you to please come up and take a picture, and feel free to share a few words as you like as you come up. Come on up, Robert. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor, City Council. I just want to say thank you all so much for all of the good relationships we've had over the last 23 years. It will have been 23 years and 3 months on July 31st. Thank you all for taking a young man at the age of 27, 20 plus years ago, and largely growing him up to a 50-year-old man, which I am right now. I tell a short story. When over 20 plus years ago, when I was searching for new job opportunities, I had 3 jobs on the table. I had 4 job interviews in roughly 2 weeks. One at the Jefferson County Planning and Zoning Department up in Birmingham, one at Shelby County Planning and Zoning in Shelby County, one at the City of Homewood, and one at the City of Montgomery. Needless to say, the one that I accepted was the one at the City of Montgomery, coming from the City of Mobile. And I think that was the best decision that I had ever made. I could not have gotten into as much planning work as I would have gotten into in any of those other places. I saw the City of Montgomery as the one that had the most potential, the one that needed the most work done, and it has not let me down. As the mayor mentioned, we've got a lot of plans, programs, and projects that we've gotten into over the course of 23 years. And one of the big highlights is definitely the downtown master plan and being involved in all of that development and growth over the course of 23 years. And the most recent is the city's first comprehensive plan in 60 years. And I know the mayor keeps references that just about everywhere that he goes. That is a big, significant achievement, and we thank him for his leadership in allowing us to complete that plan. And now we're in the middle of going through the implementation of that master plan. And so I just want to thank you all so much for the opportunity. It's been the opportunity of my life to work in Alabama's capital city. Not a lot of people get to do it at a high level, but thank you for the opportunity to serve the citizens of the city of Montgomery, and thank you to to all of the people that I've had the opportunity to work with over the course of time, all of my planning staff, all of the other staff that we've gotten a chance to work with over the course of time. Because, you know, when you work in a place for that long, the people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis, you spend more of your time at work than you do at home. And so the people that you work with become your family. And so that's the kind of environment that I've tried to push throughout my time here at the City of Montgomery, in particular 14 years as planning director for the City of Montgomery. So I just want to thank you all so much for the opportunity. And I always wish the City of Montgomery the best of luck and Godspeed. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you got a little watch over there? Okay. You got a Rolex?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. GP. Rolex. He's got the Rolex.
We got to keep it in budget. You know, Betty not gonna let me buy nothing.
That's what I'm trying to
So the TI-MEX, you know, we can try to make that sound like Rolex. You say it enough, it'll sound like Rolex. Timex. We want to thank Robert. I didn't realize he came on in April. Ken Groves was the planning director back then, and was just joined the Montgomery Planning Commission at that time, sitting between two legends, Greg Calhoun and Ken Upchurch. We had some interesting times on the planning commission back then. I don't know if those planning commission meetings are quite as lively these days. They don't seem like it, but they were. And I didn't know Robert was just coming on in 2004. But
Keep it T.
Keep it Tate, that's right. That was a learning experience for me as well. That's for sure. So thank you, Robert, for your leadership and what you've done for the city of Montgomery. We wish you well in your next chapter. Another recognition I would like to make this evening is for the men and women of the Mayor's Young Professional Council. Members of the Mayor's Young Professional Council bring bold energy, fresh ideas, and a deep commitment to Montgomery's future. These emerging leaders are using their voices, talents, and networks to help shape a more inclusive, innovative, and vibrant city. By empowering the next generation to lead today, we're building a stronger Montgomery that reflects the aspirations and diversity of all who call it home. Please join me in thanking the members of the Mayor's Young Professional Council for their efforts in shaping the current and future vision of our great city. At this time, we'll ask all the members of NYPC to come up and take a picture with our city council. Thank you all so much.
So that's why you showed up to work. Y'all need to look for.
To close out the evening, I think it's timely. I'd like to commend the outstanding efforts of the Montgomery Police Department Special Operations Division for their exemplary service and dedication to public safety in our community. Under the leadership of Captain George Russell, this unit has gone above and beyond in supporting the Montgomery Area Crime Suppression Team, or MAX, playing a vital role in our fight against violent crime and drug activity. In just the past year, their efforts alone have led to 437 felony warrant arrests, the seizure of over 54,000 grams of illegal drugs, and the recovery of 117 firearms. Their collaboration with federal, state, and local partners, including ATF, DEA, and ALEA, reflects the professionalism and coordination that define Montgomery's public safety strategy. Now I'd like to welcome Chief James N. Graybois to provide more details, to introduce the team, and present them with a unit citation for their work. At this time, Chief, you please come up.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you.
Your support and the support of your administration has been integral to the success of this unit. Basically, when MAX started just over a year ago, it was a cooperative effort and is continuing to be a cooperative effort between ALEA, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, our federal partners, the AG's office, Montgomery County DA's office, and of course, our Special Operations Division. We believed so wholeheartedly in this mission and participating in it. It was 18 of our officers who participated and continue to participate to this day. In fact, Chief Hall compiled their numbers for me and did a recommendation for them to get this unit citation, and I want to read off of it because it is so well written and it covers what they did so completely, because in addition to their MAX duties, they were still carrying on day in, day out with their regular duties and obligations to the city. And the results were incredibly impressive. He states in his letter to me, "Sir, the Montgomery Police Department's Special Operations has been instrumental in the success of the Montgomery Area Criminal Suppression Team. Special Operations members have been heavily participating within MAX since the start of the program in Montgomery. This division, under the leadership of Captain George Russell, has been accomplishing this task while maintaining their independent operational responsibilities within the city. Special Operations, along with the entire MPD, has been doing outstanding work, going far above and beyond any expectations to carry out its missions. SWAT routinely works with ALEA, Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, the United States Marshals Task Force, the FBI, the ATF, and the DEA on investigations and on search and arrest warrants. The gang unit maintains comprehensive intelligence of all known gangs and gang members in the Montgomery area. This information is shared with all of our local, county, state, and federal partners. The officers within the Montgomery Police Department Special Operations routinely must change or add to their work hours to complete their assigned duties in effectively combating both drug and violence-related offenses in Montgomery. Late last year, when MAX was formed, the members of this division were asked to be part of this detail. Again, I mentioned 18 of them stood up and started to participate. Each of them stood tall and unreservedly rose to the challenge, knowing that they would also be continuing in the performance of their regular duties. These duties included their regular deployments of the MPD Quick Reaction Forces to city events and incidents, both scheduled and unscheduled. Through their actions and conduct, they have been exemplary in demonstrating the departmental ideals of duty, honor, courage, and integrity, and they should be commended for their service, both individually and as a unit. The following is a listing of this unit's total statistics over the past 12 months. While the numbers are distinct between their regular assignments and their work with MAX, their total numbers paint an impressive result of their continuing efforts to bring crime numbers down in the city of Montgomery. So what I want to mention on the total numbers, so this is everything they were doing in addition to MAX. We have over 188 subjects arrested, over 844 felony arrest warrants, over 290 misdemeanor arrest warrants. So these are all arrests. Capias warrants arrest for over 683. We assisted over 138 other agencies in their law enforcement missions and keeping their areas, as well as the Montgomery area, safe. Just their drug seizures, total seizures, is impressive. I recommend that Special Operations be awarded a unit citation and that the members of this unit be publicly acknowledged and thanked for their selfless work that they do each and every day. Thank you for your consideration in this matter. At this point, I'm going to read each name of our unit members. Now, some of our unit members were not able to be with us today due to other assignments and various relation to things they have to complete. But the individuals who are here, I will ask when you hear your name called to come up to the stage to be advanced and recognized. Captain G. Russell, Lieutenant J. Thagard, Lieutenant C. Turner, Sergeant N. Dees, Sergeant Q. Brooks, Corporal J. Albrecht, Corporal T. Birch, Corporal C. Brown, Corporal R. Calhoun, Jr., Corporal K. Peterson, Corporal T. Curley, Corporal R. Smith, Corporal S. Pendley, Officer D. Scott, Officer S. Morrison, Officer Z. McAllister, Corporal N. D. Hoots, and Corporal J. A. Bowman. These are the officers of the SOD division. They have been working ceaselessly for all of you, for all of us, and I'm so proud to be working with you all. I'm proud of what you did. It's an honor to honor you today. Thank you.
Y'all make it like a little smaller. You come on in, everybody can get in. Tighten up, make your buddy smile.
What's going on in everything? Huh?
Thank you for everything.
Man, thank y'all. What's going on, man? How you? I'm still in here. Okay. Yeah.
Chief Great Boys, we want to thank you for your leadership. We want to thank you for highlighting this unit. Often, when things are happening in the middle of the night, these men are doing the heavy lifting. They're doing the dangerous work 24/7. We know some could not be here with us, but we not only want to thank them, we want to thank their families for being a part of this progress that we've been making and being a part of the work and the sacrifice that they put in. And so there's no level of recognition or rewards that we can truly bestow upon them, but just highlighting them, I think, for the council as well as for the community is important. I thank you for bringing this idea to my attention, and I thank the president for allowing us to present this tonight before the council. And we know there's more work to do, and these men have told me in the past that they're ready for the challenge and they're up to it. So thank you so much, and thank all of them for the work you all continue to do. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief.
Mr. President, that concludes my message at this time, and thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, Mayor Reed.